Hi, I'm Lizzie Huxley-Jones and this is the Zigzag 10. A succession of niche careers. I think that which goes on top, jam or cream, is correct both ways. Now stick with me on this, but I think if you've got clotted cream, that's basically a butter replacement that goes on the bottom, jam on top. If you've got kind of a fluffy, flimsy cream, that goes on top of the jam. So both are right. What's my favourite? Anything. Because that's the exact second that I forget anything I've ever read, seen or listened to in my entire life. I'd like David Attenborough to narrate my life. Like it's a very weird documentary. I think that would be great. I mean, it would be strange, but I would enjoy it. Before I was an author, for a while, I used to be a research scuba diver, and I'm trained to be able to find like missing divers, and I studied sharks and snails. It would probably have to be something that was really emotionally devastating the first time. I'm probably going to say Song of Achilles, because that was the most recent book I read where I was like, oh no, my feelings have been hurt. This one's really hard because I think a lot of the like British stereotypes are about English people, and I'm not English, I'm Welsh. It's probably Going Anywhere and complaining there isn't a kettle. But the most Welsh thing I've done is that at literally any party, if anyone asks me to say the name of the long place name, I will. It's my party trick, but it's Llanfair Pwcwyn go Gerich Windroba Llantysilio go go go. At 13, I feel like I didn't, I kind of went very inwards and was like, I hate the world, and I didn't really have anyone who inspired me, probably other than David Attenborough, because I was obsessed with him, and that's why getting to write a kid's book about him for Scholastic was one of the coolest jobs I've done. Now, my biggest inspiration is basically anyone who speaks out for injustice, particularly, I guess, for disabled people, right? Like, that's what I write about, and so people who shed light on injustice within the benefit system, I think they are incredibly powerful and cool and brave. I think most people will probably expect me to say something about disability for my greatest challenge and how I overcame it, but actually I think it's that I work from home and I have a lot of books here and several game consoles, and actually it's incredibly brave of me that I overcome doing my job anytime I'm at home instead of playing games, and I think that I'm just the bravest little soldier. And now we're on to rapid fire questions. So, tea or coffee? It's always tea. I do love a coffee when I'm out and about, but like, I am a Yorkshire tea person. I drink it constantly. There's a cold cup of tea in my eye line because I'm like that kid from the movie Signs. I just leave like half-drunk cups of water everywhere. Apple or Android? I'm on an Apple phone right now, and I've got an Apple laptop next to me, so I guess that's that answered. Brian Cox or Brian Cox? Brian Cox the actor, because I loved Succession so much and I just think he's incredible. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? Probably I have to say the Beatles, because I lived in Liverpool for 3 years and that's literally where I'm heading tomorrow, so maybe I'll indulge in some Beatlemania. Fiction or non-fiction? It has to be fiction. Like, that's the bulk of what I write. I love stories and escaping into stories and coming up with whole new worlds, and I love non-fiction. I love learning about the world. I've read some incredible non-fiction this year, but also I just love fantasy and romance and thrillers and just learning about people who aren't real. Thank you for listening. Bye.